The problem was never your European heritage. Do you understand that? It hasn't been the color of your skin, eyes, or hair. Those are inherently not the problems. If anything, it is a demonstration of the beauty of the diversity of the human genome. You are the lightest skinned indigenous people on the planet. Indigenous to Norway and Sweden and France and Switzerland. The politics of justice does not fault people for traits they cannot control, including people described as white. The skin and the features are not the problem. It's not the human intrinsically, it's the hierarchy existentially. Anti-whiteness is anti the construct of whiteness, which was meant to be anti everybody else. The only people who had the power to create that hierarchy also had a plan for the descendants of that hierarchy. Do you understand that? They had a plan. You were part of that plan. They planned for you not only to take the money and run, they planned for you to react the way you're reacting when we bring this very fact up to you. The power is still imbalanced. I mean, what language am I speaking to you in? Are either of us in England? Like, this is not a language that's native to most of my ancestors, on a platform owned by who? Who can censor and edit what I say to you based on certain words that they deem appropriate or inappropriate. What they didn't plan for is people outside of the definition of whiteness to gain the power to tell you the truth about what that did to us as equal human beings. They didn't plan for that. And so in that way, they left you holding the bag. And since they didn't plan for that, they didn't prepare you for the natural anxiety that would naturally come about when somebody says you are holding the spoils of an unconscionable historical crime. That's got to be scary. Deflection, the denial, the whataboutism. Yeah, that's part of your inheritance too. And you're right about something. It's not fair to be judged personally for something that someone else did collectively. It's almost like you inherited a company and somebody told you about the asset sheet but not the liabilities, when in fact in that inheritance you would naturally be left holding both. We're the liability sheet. They didn't tell you about us, but we're here to let you know that as unfair as it is, they left you holding something that you're innocent of committing or responsible for distributing. Most pro-capitalist ideology is in defense of the inheritors of the spoils of empire holding on to the hoard. Most things called socialism ideology are the moral justifications, all the way up into the Bible, up into Jesus's teachings, about spreading that out equally in an egalitarian fashion. But the white skin is not the problem. The blonde hair and the blue eyes isn't the problem. I don't succumb to any supremacist narrative that narrates me as supreme for being black. Fully 19% of my DNA is European. That means out of 1,000 ancestors, 190 of them were European. If I diminish your humanity in any way, I diminish a part of my humanity as well. I don't want to be supreme. I don't want to lord over you, but I will not have anyone lording over me either. There has been an injustice, and the mechanics of that injustice had an inheritance component. Unfortunately, you've been left holding the bag. And if you do not listen to us, you will by default act in ways that affirm the thing that you're being accused of. How's that feel? If not good, listen to what I'm saying, and let's find a solution together.